wonderful sweet baby. So today we're going to be talking about the words Funky Dineva had for Chloe Bailey. So Funky Dineva made it pretty clear that although he was discussing Halle Bailey and the latest rumors that coming out on her being pregnant, he pretty much wanted to go ahead and talk about Chloe Bailey. Now you all have to forgive me because I am not aware of what Funky Dineva's pronouns are. So if I am saying he, just politely correct me in the comment section if that is not what Funky Dineva is identifying as. Ciao, now that we got that out the way, Funky Dineva was about to start talking about the idea of Halle Bailey being pregnant. I'm going to first explain what that is and what this all is stemming from. So if you guys are unaware, Halle Bailey has been out recently and she has been looking pretty pregnant. So here is Exhibit A. As you guys can see, Halle is wearing this big pink shirt, and when she lifted her arm, you can kind of see an imprint of her belly a little bit. And as you can see, Chloe is still dressing very scantily clad. Here's also another screenshot of Halle Bailey while she was watching the Beyonce Renaissance tour with Chloe. Once again, you can see that she's pretty covered up and she's just kind of looking, just regular. I can't really show you guys, but also Halle Bailey wasn't really wearing any kind of heels or anything. She was wearing flats, just some basic sandals. But this also could be because she was at a concert, and at concerts, you're mainly standing the entire time. So then people found another video of Halle Bailey walking around, and when she was walking around, DDG was pretty much doing whatever it is that he does. When she was walking, she pretty much had her hand underneath her belly and kind of did a little bit of a waddle. This pretty much gave people the indication that she was doing a little bit of a pregnant waddle and holding her belly, maybe because she was, caring for her child. And once again, you can see her in much bigger clothes than what we're normally used to seeing her in. And honestly, I don't think anyone really means to offend Halle. It's just in reality, we are used to seeing her dress with, a little bit more skin-tight clothes. And as you can see, she does love to be sexy, but she also keeps it very classy. Here's another picture of her showing midriff because, once again, she does keep it covered up, she keeps it classy, and she keeps it cute, but she also gives just enough sex appeal. So although Miss Funky Dineva should have just kept this as a simple, Halle Bailey is pregnant, that is actually not what Miss Funky Dineva did. Instead, he decided to drag the absolute F out of Chloe Bailey. So he pretty much started out by saying that he just truly does not like Chloe Bailey. He said that she's weird and she has so many different phases to her. On top of that, he fat shamed her, and he said that she wasn't cute when she doesn't wear makeup. If that weren't enough, he also calls her lame. Now, just recently, Chloe Bailey actually did respond, and she pretty much said, LOL, people be so mad at your happiness. Get help. So here's my thoughts. If I'm honest, I understand where Funky Dineva is coming from. I honestly feel like Chloe may be having a bit of an identity crisis. I just feel like at this moment in her life, she doesn't really know what it is that she really wants to do, and she's kind of straddling the fence on what it is that she really wants to do. I just think that maybe if we seen her just dressing sexy and keeping it as dressing sexy but not overdoing it, we wouldn't really find an issue with this. Because with Halle, we don't really get that overdoing it kind of persona. It's like she grew up, we can see that she grew up, and she definitely, is expressing that she grew up. But at the same time, she's not overdoing it by trying to show people I'm so sexy because I grew up. But unfortunately, that is what we get with Chloe, and it does come off a bit annoying. But here's where I have an issue with Funky Dineva. I feel like Funky Dineva being a male, this is pretty bad to sit here and bash a woman. At the end of the day, you're bigger and much stronger than her, and it is a little bit crazy coming out of a man's mouth these really vile things that you're saying to her. If anything, you literally just bullied this woman. And that's truly crazy. I do think that Chloe is still a beautiful woman, with or without makeup. And at the end of the day, it is her job to defend her sister. She is always going to defend her sister, whether anyone likes it or not. So you can't get upset with her for defending the fact that that is her sister, and that if people are constantly body shaming her sister, even if she is not currently pregnant, that she wants to defend her sister because she wants to protect her sister's feelings. Even if it appears that her sister may have this battle on her own, Chloe is always and forever going to defend her sister's honor, just like Halle would do the same. So once again, I do get where he's coming from with how Chloe can be, but at the end of the day, he went too far. It's not that deep, and it's not that serious. But that's my opinion. What's yours?